Hello everybody, this is Simon with Let's Play Sonic 2006.
Such foolishness. Very well. Let's see if you can entertain me.
Can you believe that this game has good bosses? Well, here is one. That's crazy, the one does never stop, right? So, why do I like this fight? Well, first of all, looks pretty cool. Second of all, it's the one time where Shadow's breakdance move is actually useful. Like, check this out, you're actually destroying all of these guys. If they latch onto you for too long, then they deal damage to you. You might notice that nothing much is happening, like the boss health bar is not decreasing. That's because this fight is a bit of a puzzle, and I don't think that it's a bad one. You might notice that Mephiles is currently trapped in Shadow's shadow, because, you know, he was born from there. It makes thematic sense, like, it's almost like it has a story. But how do you get the shadow out from Shadow? Well, one thing is happening, and that is our bar filling up. Sadly, the Chaos Spear doesn't actually do anything. However, teleporting to Mephiles does in fact quite easily work, taking care of this very quickly.
Omega.
Now is designated time. I shall assist.
So what we have here is a two-stage boss fight with a character switch in between and an entirely new mode of fighting him, and it's actually quite nice because it works fairly well for this. Omega has his problems, but this fight is not one, you just jam basically. And I really like this. Why aren't all fights in the game like this? It's short, you can tell from the video length, it's snappy, it's not hard, but it's a puzzle you have to figure out, and then you just gotta do a few things, cause a few explosions, just hit the guy, you know? So what am I doing here? I'm charging my laser, what a reference, and that causes Omega to just shoot out a bunch of projectiles at once. When they do hit Mephiles, they stun him real quick, and then he's vulnerable to being hit by this short-range explosion that comes from Omega jumping. I don't know why the designers of this game love attacks from the air so much. Like, every character just has an attack from the air that is much better than their normal attack. Like this one, for example. You never ever should use Omega's attack on the ground. By the way, it's how you dodge. Yeah, you just run to the side. And this is how you take care of Mephiles rather easily. Jump up to him and then blast him in the face directly with a robot. So you would think that Rouge sent Omega into the future to deliver a Chaos Emerald to Shadow, so that Shadow can travel back in time with it, making this basically his exit route. Which is probably what her plan was. Omega, however, saw that the Shadow is fighting against an evil version of himself and decided to solve the problem with Bazooka. Now let's see what happens.
Mephiles!
It appears Mephiles is no longer here. I will assist in pursuing him.
And just like that, we're back in the present. Despite having spent centuries in what ended up an apocalyptic hellscape, Omega seems none the worse for the wear, and we can carry on with a familiar sounding mission. As we'll see, they didn't really come up with much new for this part. Thank you very much for your attention.